they had a diverse opinion on who Jesus was. And so the idea was, and I recently was just reading Matthew too, so I kind of have this fresh in my brain too. So the idea is that in verse 40, many of the people therefore, when they heard this saying, said, of a truth, this is the prophet. Now, when they say the prophet, they're referring to John the Baptist, but they didn't know that John the Baptist was this prophet because they were referring to where Isaiah prophesied saying, out of a voice will be crying in the wilderness, and he will make straight the way of the Lord. And that's exactly what John the Baptist did, preparing his people for the Lord, and then the people didn't receive the Lord. They rejected him. That's what the verse says. He came to his own, and his own received him not. I think that was in John 1 as well as in a couple other places too. It was prophesied that his own wouldn't receive him. And then that's when we are grafted in as Gentiles, if there's mostly Gentiles watching, I'm sure, and we become saved that way, is because we were grafted in. And he came who was preaching the kingdom, because the gospel that they were preaching back then wasn't the same gospel we know now. He was preaching the kingdom and what it was going to be like, and they rejected him, and they rejected his kingdom. And he still came with the same purpose of wanting to die for our sins and knowing that he had to die for our sins because there was no other way to save us, and that was the plan from the very beginning, right?